Yo, yo, G, what time is it?
It's Cockney cook time.
Hello, hello, people. Here we are on Wednesday. The time to reveal, the big reveal of who won the vote and who's going to get their hands on them 50 smackaroons. So we was breaking our brains from Friday as regards to how we could do this, which was fair. And okay, I must say beforehand, any of you out there with a Google device, mute the speaker thing right now, because I will be saying it. I'll probably try and dub it so it doesn't set your devices off, but just giving you a warning now. So what we decided we were going to do is we got 16 votes in the end. There's your 16 votes. On the back of each one of those is the name and the recipe of everybody that voted. So what I'm going to do, without further ado, we're going to ask Google to pick the winner. So 16 votes. Right. Pick a number between 1 and 16.
Number 5.
Okay, so back up camera lady. Number 5. Okay, let's see what number 5 is. Number 5 is Amy. Carrot cake. So, let me raid my fridge, my pantry and all my cupboards to see what I need to do. Do a quick swat up on the internet and see how we can make a keto carrot cake. That's going to be a mission because carrots aren't really keto, but hey, let's see what we can do. So, it's going to be a little bit for me, but seconds for you. Be right back. Rightio, here we is. Found a few different ones on the net. Couple I liked, couple I didn't like. So let's have a look at the ingredients, which will all be down in the description, measurements and everything else. But as a quick run through, we have almond flour, we have sugar. This should be granulated, but I didn't have any granulated. I've only got the confection, which is the powdery one. But it doesn't matter, it's just the same. All confection sugar is ground up granulated sugar. The only thing to remember, but if you look on the measurements, it's not a 1-to-1. Just quickly, 1 cup of granulated sugar equals roughly 3/4 of a cup of confection sugar. So work that out when you're doing it, or just use the granulated sugar like it's going to say down in the descriptions. Baking powder, baking soda, butter, granulated brown sugar. Both of these are keto. They're both monk fruit, by the way. You can use Swerve or whatever else you prefer as a sweetener, but I'm using monk fruit for today. Spices, there's salt, there's cinnamon, there's nutmeg, and there's cloves. Little drop of vanilla extract. I said the salt, didn't I? And there's some pecans. Now, the only reason I threw the pecans in is I see a couple of cakes out there with pecans, and also some of you lot on the votes were saying that you wanted pecan pie and whatever, so I thought I'd throw some pecans in just for you guys. Right, moving over to the what we're going to do the frosting with. Cream cheese, little drop more vanilla, little bit more confection sugar, more butter, and a little drop of sour cream. You can use yogurt, but I run out of yogurt, and because obviously I didn't know what I was cooking until I pulled it off the fridge, I had to raid the cupboards and use what I had, hence no granulated sugar and no yogurt. But anyway, I'm going to get my mixing bowl out, get my sieve out and start sifting all the dry ingredients in, so be back in a sec. Okie dokie, right, let's be having you. So, as normal, make sure we sift everything. Oops. So all the dry ingredients first. The almond flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, more sugar. I don't know why they have the 2 different sugars. I would have just done the one, but anyway. And all of our spices. dusty. Okay, let's get all that sieved. La 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 la. The other good thing about sieving is it also gives everything a bit of a pre-mix for you as well, so you've got to get out the old lumps and bumps. I think this is taking a little bit longer than normal because I only recently got my flour out of the freezer. I think it might be a little bit chunky, but there you go, we're all done now. Don't need them bits. All right, so that's that done. Let me grab a spatula. Should have had that ready, but you know how it is. Okay, someone's feed me spatula. Any ideas? They put it in a different drawer. Well, it's all pretty much mixed anyway, so there you go. Right. See, look. Lovely. Right, so in with our eggs. Oh, anyone out there thinking, as we were saying earlier, about the, what do you call it, about carrot not really being keto, or keto. It's not. But in this recipe, we're only talking like 1 cup of carrot, which when you divide that over the cake, once we cut it all up, it's going to amount to like 1 or 2 grams of carbs per slice. So I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, that's your eggs in. And then in with your melted butter. Get that in there. And you all know the saying, don't forget the butter. In with your carrot. So, okay, that's all that. And then we're going to give this a little bit of a whiskey. And away we go. Quite smells good. Now, one of the videos I watched, the lady that had done it, she used a couple of small cake tins, and I got my small cake tins. I think they're like little 4-inch pans, which is what she said she used. And once I got them out, I thought like they're like stupidly too small. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and put this in one full size tin that I use. I think it's about a 6-inch cake tin. And what I'll do is I'll cut the cake in half when it comes to doing the frosting. Now the other thing is as well is she only put the pecans on the top. I'm going to actually throw some in the cake as well, and then save roughly half of them to put on the top of the cake. So just crush some of these up. So we don't have chopped pecans. We have crushed pecans. Okay, so give them a quick shifty. Okay. So, camera lady.
Yes.
Is this going to be like the sponge? We've got to whip some air into it?
Yeah, because it is really a sponge.
Okay. And also people, don't forget, part way through your mixing, get your spatula and just wipe down the bowl, because otherwise all the stuff that's on the side of the bowl ain't going to get mixed in with your cake. So get that down there like that. Okay, and then give it some more whiskey. Okay, I think we're about there. It's nice and airy. I won't tell you what camera lady said it looks like.
No, don't.
No, don't. Okay, right. That's that all done. Wipe the sides down again as usual. The oven is preheating at 350 degrees You're going to get this. I'm going to put this in a stay there. Don't go away. Someone's nicked my cake tin. Ugh. That's what. Oh no, stay there a sec. I want to show you the size of the cake tin that the video I watched reckoned that she used, but I'm not being funny. Right, she reckoned a 4-inch cake tin. Like, look, size of that. That ain't a cake tin, that's a muffin. What's the matter with you? So, 6-inch fat daddy pan or whatever they call it. Right, I'm gonna just grease the sides with a bit of butter, maybe even a little drop of coconut oil, because I think the coconut oil might go nice with the cake, whether you'll taste it or not. And then I'm going to put a bit of parchment in the bottom. So I'll be back with you in a sec. When I finish doing that, we'll get it in and get it in. So as soon as the oven's up to temp, I'll bring you back and we'll get it slung in and have a look, see what it looks like. All right, so back in a sec. Okay, just washed my hands. All right, oven's up to temperature. Let's get this in here. I have just greased the pan with some nice coconut oil. So I'm going to get all this in here. I'm hoping it comes out okay, because the couple that I've watched, most people have actually done 2 cakes and then stuck them together. I'm hoping to do 1 and cut it in half. So we'll have to see how it goes. But as you know, on this channel, we don't rehearse sod all. We just do it, we wing it, and if we F it up, we tell you about it. So there you go. There's your carrot cake, all in. Okay, throw that in there. I'm gonna throw this in the oven. Where camera lady? Top, middle or bottom?
Top.
Top. So, here she goes. Clock the time. Okay, so I'll be back in a sec because I'm going to, should we do that now or should we wait to close to the time?
Well, wait
Just to give you a little tip,
time.
something we've done a couple of times and we've realised it's a boo-boo, so we don't do it anymore. So let me explain. When we done it's happened a few times, but namely on the last cook that we done, which was the cupcakes, we made the frosting and I mixed it all up and everything was good. I was like, okay, well, that's lovely. And I threw it in the fridge so that we could then use it once the cupcakes had come out and they was cool and everything else. But what we realised afterwards, by throwing it in the fridge, it all goes really stiff. When you're making this for the frosting prior, you've got to make sure that your cream cheese and your sour cream and everything else is all at room temperature. So it's nice and usable, it's manageable, it's runny, or not runny, but soft. So I won't get that mixed up. I'm going to leave it sitting on the side and I'll do it just before this is, well, I'll do it when we pull this out and it's cooling. We'll do it and then we'll get it all swapped over. So I'll see you back shortly once that's done, and we're going to do the frosting and then we'll see how it cooks, because then we've got to cut it in half. So anyway, okay, be back in a little bit. Okay, the time has come. We're going to pull this, see what it's like. Going back to what I was saying earlier, we got, oh, wow, sorry, it smells really good. Going back to what I was saying earlier as regards to the tins and what tins we're using and blah, blah, blah. Remember I said she used 2 tins? I wish I'd done that, because although that's looking lovely, I think it's too much, because where it was only meant to have been. Are you happy with that, camera lady? Yes, no, no, yes. She's giving me a nod. What? Come and talk to me.
I'm not sure. Can I just
Yeah,
touch
of course.
it?
Don't have to ask.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
I think so, yes.
You want to give it any more? No. Okay. Right. As I was saying, she used 2 and then put them together. I've done the 1, going to cut it in half. I think I'd rather done the 2, because this has now been cooking for what, an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if you're going to do it, go to maybe a 6 inch, 6 inches, about 2 inches high. This is like a 4 inch tin, so, or 6x4. So yeah, go for the shorter tin and make 2 of them. I think it's going to cut your time down, and also make sure that it's cooked all the way through, not stodgy. As you see, we've done the knife test. It's looking good. I'm now going to let it cool down before I pull it, and then attempt to cut it in half. Oh, just wanted to show you. These are our spicy chicken patties. I used to buy the spicy chicken patties from Walmart, but obviously don't eat them anymore because the breadcrumbs aren't keto and so on and so forth. So we attempted to make some ourselves, and they came out pretty good. What did you think, camera lady?
They were very nice.
They were very nice. They weren't too spicy for you either, were they?
No.
No, they wasn't.
No.
Yeah, so I'll spice them up next time. Anyway, right, I'm going to let this cool down. Bring you back in a minute and we'll make the topping for this. So, be back in a sec. Right, yo. Whilst our cake is cooling, and I must say, it looks rather lovely. Look at that. So, Amy, you're going to love this one, I tell you. Right, okay. Let's get this in. Cream cheese. Sour cream. Like I said, I'd rather have used yogurt, but I don't have any. And as I said, because we had to sort of make this on the fly, because I didn't know what we was making until Google picked the number. Sugar. And a little drop of vanilla extract. Right, get my old whisker out. Okay, why aren't you coming on? There you go. Right, stick that in there, nice and slow to begin with. Come on, catch it. Get in. Come on. Get in there. There you go. Because we know how much camera lady likes this mixed up, don't we? Remember before?
Mix it a bit more, a bit faster. A little bit more, faster.
Crack that whip, camera lady.
I sure will.
Yeah, I know. Well, while Sarah indoors is busy, I suppose you've got to keep me on my toes, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I meant to say, when we was talking about this being at room temperature, that was why the camera lady didn't tell me, did she? She just let me suffer. Remember when I was doing the cupcakes and I was trying to do the piping? Yeah, that's why it wouldn't come out, because it'd been in the fridge. It was trying to, like, I don't know, it was like trying to squeeze concrete through the end of that bag. It was unbelievable. Right, okay, let's bring this up to speed now. We've got a bit. There you go.
So good.
Right, so let me give this a pause so I can have a
Clean that
have a
up.
wipe down. Because I can see all bits of butter still up on the side. There you go. Right, back in there. What we're going to do when we you happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, what we're going to do when we frost this, and we're going to do it in what they call it, naked style.
Yes.
So it's like slightly showing through. I wanted to be really adventurous because there was something else I see online. I wanted to get some white chocolate and melt it and run it around the top of the cake so it run down. But I think the warmness of the white chocolate and what do you mean? The coolness of the frosting, I don't think that's going to work. So I'll save the white chocolate thing for another day.
I don't think the white chocolate will go with carrot cake anyway.
I don't know, white chocolate goes with everything. What are you talking about? Want a lick?
Yes, I do.
Go on then, have a lick. Tell me what it's like. Well, she's not saying anything. She's poking the thing in her face, so...
It's very good.
I was going to say, I assume it's good.
Yeah.
That's quite yummy.
Yeah,
I like that. Okay. All right. Washing my hands because I've been in my mouth. Or I'll get told off. Okay, stole my tea towel.
It's over here.
I got it. Right. Am I attempting to cut this cake or do I need to let it cool down a little bit more first?
How warm is it now?
I don't know. Would you like to touch it?
Oh, it's still a bit warm.
It's still a bit warm.
Yeah.
Okay, people, go and have a cup of tea and I'll come back when it's cooled down a touch. All right. Okay, the time has come to cut the cake. It's cooled down nicely now. It's still ever so slightly warm.
Yeah, slightly. It's okay.
Slightly.
Once you cut it in half,
Now,
it'll be better.
like that? Or like that?
No, not like that.
Like this?
Yes.
No, what I'm saying, shall I flip it on its side
Oh, you can do,
and
yes.
cut it down?
If that's easier.
Okay. Hold your breath, people. Look even your side.
Well, sort of.
It's good my side. Oh, I'm breaking out.
Yeah.
Okay, no, don't like that. Look, I broke it.
It's okay.
That's all right. Not that you'll... Oh, fuck. I won't say it.
You're not going in the same direction?
Huh?
You're not going in the same...
This is still too warm.
Is it?
It's all falling apart.
Well, leave it.
Too late now. Look at the state of that. What the did I do to that?
Yeah, but when the cream is... Oh, that is still warm.
And it's very soft. I'm not... That's still red hot in the middle. Okay, people. Go and have another cup of tea. I'll bring you back when it's cooled down. Okay, take 520. Cake has finally cooled down. I haven't.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm not happy. Look at the state of it. You know, I mean, it started off all really good. So, little tip, people. When you do it, let the cake cool down properly, fully, before you start cutting it up. Okay, let's see if we can hide some of this crap with the icing, or frosting, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So, get a nice little layer of it in the middle. The only thing I will say is cake tastes really nice. Okay, so enough for in there, or do you...
Yeah, no, it's enough done.
Okay. Right. Now, see where that must be there. So let's put that like so.
Look at that.
Right. I'm gonna put some on the top first because I don't want to put it around the sides and then run out. Okay, so oh, this is where my pastry skills come in, right?
Something like that.
Not. So just start putting it around. Hey, listen, right? I've had no lessons. All I've done is watched other people do it on a video. So bear with me, people.
It's a naked cake, so it's good.
This ain't the naked chef, right? Oh no, don't bear thinking about it, really, does it? Oh, look at that. So, let's do this. Why are you sighing? Do you think you could do better? Well, actually,
No,
no.
you just make me laugh.
What?
You do.
Why? What am I making you laugh about now?
Because you've never done anything like this before, and you seem to be handling that fact pretty well.
I'm glad you think so.
I do. Just fill in the bits on the top, and that's fine.
think I should have actually cut the top off, or at least done something with it, because it's not completely flat, which is making it hard for me to get an edge as such. See what I mean, Sarah? It dips off.
Well, I think it looks okay.
Yeah, it's going to look a damn sight worse when you start chopping it up. So.
Oh, I know.
Okay. I think we're sort of pretty much as far as I'm going to go with this.
It's cool.
Just trying to get that bit.
Don't
Right.
do it flat. Peek it on the top.
Huh?
Peek it on the top.
Right.
It's fine.
People, my patience are running out, so... And for any of those that know me, I'm doing really well.
Yes, you are.
So let's get some pecans on there. Remember, there's pecans in the cake as well. So, oh, I'm trying to. Well, that was a big one. I'm trying to make it look pretty. All right, there you go. So there is your pecan. I'm going to eat that one. No, it's not pecan. Sorry. There is your keto carrot cake. Now, let me get me thingy, what's it? Oh dear. Also need a plate.
Do you need to take a picture of that first?
We'll take. Right, going to bring you back in a sec. I've just got to take a picture before I chop into it. Okay. Took my picture. I'm back. So. Is this for you?
It's not that big.
That much?
No, little.
Oh, really? That much?
Yes. Oh, that's hard to cut like that. Little.
Yeah, because now I've got to try and get it out.
Sorry.
See? Left half of it behind. Yeah, that's not coming out of there, I don't think.
It's very fresh there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So, let me dump that on there. You probably could have done with taking a bigger slice out, just for the sake of the picture
I didn't
even.
think of that.
So, there you go. There's your keto carrot cake. And let me just say, hey Google, how many carbs in 1 cup of grated carrots?
Sorry, I don't understand.
She doesn't understand.
How many carbs in 1 cup carrot?
Here are some results from the web.
Okay, so there's 11 grams of carbs in 1 cup, or 11 grams of carbs in 1 cup of grated carrots. So as you see, we've got basically 1 slice, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, let's do it this way. That's 4. That's going to be 8. You know what I mean? So what are you talking? One gram of carbs per slice. You know what I mean? So the whole cake is going to be hardly any carbs whatsoever in the cream cheese and so on. I'll work it out, but you're probably looking about 2 or 3 grams per slice. So nothing. So there you go, Amy. There is your keto carrot cake with pecans on top. Get in touch with me via whoever, you know who. And so I can get a Cash App or a PayPal to send you your 50 smackaroons. And thank you for taking part in the vote. I may be doing something like this again closer to Christmas. We might do some sort of Christmas dessert or something like that. So we missed it out on the very beginning of the video. So as always, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, share, because sharing is caring. And I think that's about it, camera lady. Anything else can you think of?
No,
No.
as long as they hit the like button and share and care and all the rest of it.
Subscribers.
Oh, and subscribe.
Yeah, if you're not a subscriber, click down below, subscribe. When you click on the little bell, click all notifications, then that way you'll get a notification that we've posted a new video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you very much for supporting me, appreciate it. This has been Cockney Cook, and until next Wednesday, take care, look after each other. Laters. Oh, you caught me. I thought the video was over. I was just about to try the cake and didn't even tell anybody what it was like. So let's have a little taste. I did blob the rest of the cream on the side because I'm like that, you know. So let me have a little try. Pecan. Alright. That's really pretty good. I need a cup of coffee now. Camera lady, want to try some? Hang on. You've got to have two verdicts, haven't you? Otherwise, like... Oh, sorry. Blobbing it everywhere. There you go. What do you think of that?
That's a very good cake.
You like that?
Yes. Very good.
Consistency wise, reminds me of the banana nut bread. But it tastes like a fruit cake, doesn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
I don't know if you like it, but I'm tasting the cinnamon and the nutmeg. So
I'm
Right,
getting used to that.
Huh?
I'm getting used to
You're
that.
getting used to the cinnamon. Yeah, I'll keep dumping it in everything, so she ain't really got a choice. Right, okay, enough said. Bye bye.